Tender Mercy here in the service mission.
Look how cute he is.
Tender Mercies in Lebanon.
Tender Mercies in Cumberland Gap.
Tender Mercy here in Lebanon First Ward.
Tender Mercies in Marion.
Tender Mercy in West Hills.
Tender Mercies in Pellissippi. I'm Jimmy John's.
I'm Evan.
Tender Mercy in Ottawa.
Yeah, so we had some lessons fall through tonight, so we had a little bit more time to find. So we came to this neighborhood to knock some doors, and we said a prayer that we'd be able to find someone new to teach. And the first door we knocked, we found a family.
Tender Mercies at the temple. We got to do the work for
my dad and my grandmother, my mother and my father.
How did it feel?
I feel fantastic, wonderful, blessed to be here.
And right when we're finishing up, he's like, oh, and by the way, like, I love this message a lot. Here's my Facebook friend. Go visit this guy. Oh, here's this guy's number.
And some more friends.
Go visit this guy.
And more numbers.
Like, who does that?
Tender Mercies.
Tender Mercies.
But he didn't show up. But they had members come from the Hardin Valley Ward, so
video.
Yes.
Awesome. It'll be so good, and our members will be so blessed.
Yay, he's coming to church.
And we went by and saw Sister Smith, and she had been in the hospital for a week or so, but we got to give her a blessing, didn't we, Elder?
Yeah, first priesthood blessing in the books.
Yeah,
So we ended up having to buy a bottle of water, but turned out to be good.
Because we met our friend Tom in line, so Tender Mercy, Tom.
Woo!
We're killing two birds with one stone by...
I'm teaching him Spanish and therefore serving.
Service missionary,
Service missionary.
Tender Mercies.
Tender Mercies.
Let's go.
Tender Mercies in Atlanta! What just happened, Mallory?
She went to the temple for her first time.
And we're like, Chris, one thing that would help you come closer to God is getting baptized.
Yep, so we're planning on baptizing Chris on July 27th. Tender Mercy.
And it was so incredible because we had two recent converts at the lesson, and they were a powerful testimony about their baptisms. And we put Jerry on date. July 27th. Pray for Jerry. Get ready.
He was like, yeah, I'm looking to get baptized. I've been on a road of recovering different things. I've turned my life around. I'm wanting to get baptized, and so it's pretty exciting.
Tender Mercy.
They said, hey, do you remember this member? And she says, yes, I do. I said, we'd love to have you. And she said she wanted to come.
So we're going to see Tracy on Sunday.
Tender Mercies.
And as we were leaving, we ended up talking to that neighbor, and she's interested in having lessons with us. So we get to go back this Sunday.
Yep, it'll be pretty awesome. Tender Mercies.
He said he wants to come to church. He loved learning about the sacrament, and he said we could call him Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Any day we wanted.
He's like, I have so much to learn. I just want to keep talking to y'all. What?
Tender Mercy.
Tender Mercy in Grove Park, Spanish. Found an awesome apartment complex to knock, just full of Hispanics, because we asked for referrals. So, Tender Mercy. Tender Mercies.
And he told us about 2 non-members that have been coming to church and coming to volleyball night. We all thought they were members, but they're not.
They're not, so now we're going to teach them.
You know we're going to be on that.
And the first time she didn't answer, but we called her again. And she answered. And she didn't really want to listen to us at the beginning, but we kept talking to her and testifying of the importance of the sacrament. And she wrote down our number and said that as soon as she's healed, that she would love to meet with us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they said they both want to get baptized, and they said they both want to come to church. So, sounds like a Tender Mercy to me, huh?
So we met Lisa, and she's been going through a lot. So we're able to share more about God's plan of salvation, and how He has a perfect plan, and how there's hope through Christ. And we're coming back Tuesday. Tender Mercies.
She said that I can tell just by listening to you two that this book is true.
And she read 105 pages of it.
from the last time that we gave it to her. She wants to meet with us again, and she wants to come to church.
Yeah, we're really able to open up to each other, and we talked about the sacrament, and it's something that he's really been looking for. So it was super cool. The spirit was super strong. We invited him to be baptized at the end of the month, and he said he'd seriously consider it.
So we just met a member family that had just moved here, and they had no idea how to get in contact with the church, and we just knocked on their door. So now they're back in contact. Woo! You're welcome, second elders.
What happened? And she's seen missionaries before in Colombia. So she recognized us, and we were able to talk to her a little bit, and we got a return appointment for Wednesday.
Yeah, it was really awesome. We were able to teach him a little bit about the Book of Mormon. We read the introduction with him, and we're going to start teaching him again. So, tender mercies.
Took his vape.
Says he's going to quit vaping. And
also,
he's on date for July 20th.
That's right.
Pray for Johnny. Tender mercies.
We just went finding at the local Dollar General, of course, and what happened?
We found 5 people, and all 5 people gave us their number, and they set a time appointment to meet back up with us.
We went out tracking, and we passed out 3 Book of Mormons in a span of 5 minutes. It got a little crazy today. Shout out to Elder Jenkins, he's awesome.
His name was James.
James.
But he was like, "Are y'all the missionaries?" And they're like, "Yes." And he's coming to the 4th of July party tomorrow. Woo! Good things.
Yep, and we reported on our lesson we just had, which was fire, by the way. And let me tell you, 5-minute follow-ups, so fire. We're already prepared for the next lesson.
Mm-hmm.
But we decided to invite him to our ward breakfast party for July 4th. And what happened?
We invited him, and he said he might bring some friends, and he's semi-professional at cornhole, so might get whooped.
But we were able to talk to her and put her on date.
Yeah, she's on date for August 3rd. Elder Nafahu did a wonderful job teaching about CPR and baptism.
And today, after reading that, he was testifying. He was like, I want to be baptized. I want to grow closer to God. I want to have this joy in my life. So,
Christian is going places. Let's go. Tender mercies.
Happy 4th.
Yes, but we were able to bring in the Spirit, and we set Vic up on baptism date for July 13th. Tender mercies.
We had a lesson with him. We found him, and we put him on date.
And it was like the cutest little celebration between that member and that son. Like, they hugged and were like so excited, and we're so excited. It was just so great.
Tender mercies in Watauga. We went on a knocking session and found 4 people. Tender mercies. Tender mercies.
So, as the music devotional starts, here enters Joel and Shanda into the very back, and we were so excited. So hyped. And we talked to them afterwards, and they loved it.
We decided to go knocking tonight, and we went and knocked on Vincent's door, and he let us in just right away. So nice, and I was able to share powerful testimony about the atonement of Jesus Christ and give him my first Book of Mormon.
Tender mercies.
And they were able just to address the concerns and testify so powerfully in a way that we couldn't have done it without those members there.
Yeah. They were really impressed. They were all 3 converts, and that was a really strong point. And so we're so grateful for our members.
Because he had previously talked to missionaries in Knoxville. Shout out to Elder Weisbarth. But he was such a cool dude, and he said he is so interested in meeting with us and learning more. So,
Tender mercies.
Tender mercies.
Also knew we didn't drink coffee, so he bought us dirty Dr. Peppers. Bonus.
Yeah, and he was very, like, uncomfortable, like, I can't pray, I can't go to church, all this stuff. This week, he prayed twice, and he committed to pray and read the Book of Mormon every day.
Today we were able to contact her, got in person, and taught her the doctrine of Jesus Christ.
And she said she wants to come to church really bad. And she got a job.
So she's going to get a car in a few weeks.
Tender mercy.
So we go over to his mom's house, And lo and behold, his dad was actually there, but with the rest of the family. So he invites us in. He's like, okay, share your message. These kids need Jesus.
We got eggs from a random man today. We were following up with a referral, and he pulled up, and he was like, I actually don't need all of these freshly laid eggs, so you can have them. And we actually really need eggs.
So a couple weeks ago, Brandon said he wasn't interested in meet with us anymore, but we went out and talked to him today, and he said he wanted to get more lessons and to come to church with us again. So, tender mercies.
Sweet.
We just talked to 3 good old folk here in the Walmart. How many people of those 3 did we find? We found 3 folk.
Yeah, so the other day we were walking the streets and we saw Mark on his porch. We were talking with him and he was interested in visiting with us this next Saturday.
Mm-hmm. And actually tonight we received a referral and we call him up and it's Mark. And he's like, yeah, man, I'm just super excited to see you guys this next Saturday.
Also gave us some Colourpop and dresses. She's just like, what size y'all wear? Medium? Here, have a dress. We're like, okay, thank you. Anyways, good day.
We talked to one of their brothers named Darian, and they all said that they wanted to get back into church, and so tomorrow we're going to visit them and talk to their parents and hopefully start teaching 2 different families. Let's go.
Tender Mercies in Eastridge.
So all of our plans fell through today. Every lesson and even our dinner.
And it was rough. But instead, the Lord had a different plan for us, and we have now 2 people on date, and we had so many good phone calls today. So the Lord does provide.
Yes, if everything falls through, just trust it's gonna work out.
Tender Mercies in Atlanta!
Hello! First time in Temple.
Woo!